Chevrolet's Inside High School Sports is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Visit your nearest Chevy dealer to test drive our award-winning products.
Good morning, happy Saturday, and welcome into Chevrolet's Inside High School Sports. I'm Matt Musil. Clearlake hasn't made the playoffs since 2008, but under second-year head coach Larry McCray, the Falcons are 5-2 and in the thick of the District 24 6A race. In our Quicken Loans game of the week, Clearlake has a big showdown with Friendswood, who currently sits atop the district standings with a perfect 4-0 mark in league play.
Clearlake is fired up for this showdown with Friendswood. The Falcons come out playing inspired defense. Brian Holloway rips through the line on the blitz and brings down Friendswood quarterback Christian Lee for the sack. It's scoreless after one. In the second, the Clearlake offense gets going. Brendan Holmes gets the handoff, finds a hole, gets into the open field. He'll go 48 yards before he's knocked out of bounds at the 16. Moments later, Shea Suianoa hits Chris Mason for a 3-yard touchdown, and the Falcons take a 7-0 halftime lead. Clearlake adds to the lead in the third. Holmes punches it in from 1 yard out, and the Falcons are smelling upset. It's 14-0. Friendswood tries to mount a comeback in the fourth. Lee keeps it on the read option, fights his way into the end zone for a 5-yard score. It's 14-7 Clearlake. Then the Mustangs have the ball, driving late, looking to tie it up, but facing fourth down. Lee's pass falls incomplete. And how about Clearlake? A big win for the Falcons as they improve to 6-2 and 4-1 in district with a hard-fought 14-10 win over Friendswood. We head out to Deer Park now, where there's a sellout crowd on hand for the 57th renewal of the border battle between Deer Park and Laporte. Laporte strikes first. Zyree George finds the end zone from 2 yards out, and the Bulldogs go up 7-0. George isn't done, though. He punches in another short touchdown run. Laporte leads 14-0. Deer Park not going away, though. Tyreek Saylor takes the handoff, gets to the edge. He's off to the races. He'll go 43 yards to the house to make it a 14-7 game at the half. Same score now in the fourth, when the Deer get a spark on special teams. Corey Graham blocks the punt. Bradley Green is there to grab the loose ball and take it down inside the 5-yard line. Jaden Otts then lowers his antlers and scores on the quarterback keeper, and the Deer pull within 14-13 pending the extra point. But Cameron Gardner pushes the PAT attempt wide right, and Laporte still leads 14-13. So Deer Park attempts the onside kick. And what do you know, the ball trickles loose, and Deer Park recovers. The Deer trying to get into field goal position now. Otts connects with Dylan Heim for a big game deep in Bulldog territory. That gives Gardner a chance of redemption. This field goal for the win. It's good. And Deer Park storms back to win the border battle. 16-14 is the final. Klein Collins puts its perfect 6-0 record on the line against 5-1 Stratford. First drive of the night for the Tigers, and Isaiah Spiller caps it with a 5-yard touchdown run to give Klein Collins a 7-0 lead. But Spiller is far from done. He takes the pitch here, and watch him work his way through the Spartans' defense for a 26-yard touchdown run. Klein Collins up 14-zip. But Klein Collins getting it done on defense, too. This pass by Drew Murdoch is picked off by Cameron Godfrey, and he takes it all the way to the house. 52 yards for the touchdown to make it 21-0 Tigers. In the second quarter, back to the Isaiah Spiller show. This time Spiller takes it in from 11 yards out for his third touchdown of the half. 28-0 Tigers. Spiller with a nice run here of 27 yards down to the 1-yard line, which leads to his fourth touchdown of the half. Klein Collins cruises to a 49-7 win over Stratford to improve to 7-0 on the season. Moving to Class 5A now, and Barbers Hill looking to knock off a new Caney team that is undefeated in district play. Early on, Barbers Hill sets the tone on special teams. The punt is blocked, and Brandon Heffernan scoops it up, dives into the end zone for a quick 7 points. Barbers Hill on top. Then it's the Barbers Hill defense making an impact. New Caney's Dylan Frazier scrambles, buys himself time, finally fires, but his pass is picked off by Jacob Moran, and the Barbers Hill offense has good field position. A few plays later, quarterback Dalton Holland has plenty of time in the pocket. He throws a laser to Christian Rhodes, hits a 21-yard scoring strike, and it's 14-0 Barbers Hill. More defense from Barbers Hill now. New Caney fumbles the handoff, and Jacob Mazer is right there for the Barbers Hill recovery. Again, the Barbers Hill offense converts it into points. Spencer Long takes it in for an 8-yard touchdown, and it's 21-0 in the first quarter. New Caney finally gets on the board as Jordan Cooper keeps it on the read option. Look at big Gustavo Salgado blocking downfield. Cooper takes it 28 yards for the touchdown. That'll cut the lead to 21-7. Barbers Hill answers right back, though. Holland looks deep and finds a wide-open Brady Rogers. 64 yards on the pitch and catch. Barbers Hill leads 35-7 at the half. It's all Barbers Hill in this one in the third. Brett Copeland jumps the route. He takes the interception 43 yards the other way. And Barbers Hill hands New Caney its first loss in district play. 49-21 is the final. Now let's head out to Fort Bend County as Marshall takes on Elkins. In the first quarter, Marshall already up 7-0 when Jerry Davis takes a handoff 20 yards for the score. Buffs lead 13-0 after one. Davis finds the end zone again. It's 20-0 Marshall. The route is on for the Buffs. Quarterback Jabari James connects with Henry Thomas here, and Thomas takes care of the rest. 30 yards for the touchdown, and Marshall rolls past Elkins. 53-6 is the final.
There were plenty of compelling contests across the area last night, but stay right there. We still have plenty more highlights, including a couple of Thursday night contests out in Cypress. Plus, our Chevy Spotlight takes us to Pearland Dawson for a story you won't want to miss. Stay right there.
The Game of the Week was brought to you by Rocket Mortgage, the fast, powerful, completely online way to get a mortgage by Quicken Loans. Apply simply, understand fully, mortgage confidently.